Skulls and SHMACKEMAGOB. What's up, everybody? Got another donated episode from Mr. Alan Sandlin, and he wanted me to put Megadeth with Dystopia versus Metallica with Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Now, which one do I like more? This one. Yeah, it's true. I've said it before. I even did an episode on this album. Not a fan of Metallica, really. You know, after even Master of Puppets, I mean, I don't think they've ever done a better song since Blackened. I like some tracks on And Justice for All. But, you know, up to this album, I was not a fan. I just didn't like it. This album blew me away. Now, this one was great, too. But, you know, I mean, I loved Endgame. And I think there is an album between this and Endgame. Maybe not. But this album's great. It is a great, great album. But I haven't listened to this in eons. Where this one I listened to a lot. So it was kind of easy doing this track by track. I just had to get reacquainted with these tracks. I did remember them. But, you know, some of these tracks I was like, God, I forgot how good this was. But still, I prefer this album. And Alan said do the deluxe version because there's a song in the middle and the end to match. And I do have the deluxe version there, Alan. So there you go. And correct me if I'm wrong, people. I could be wrong on this. But I think when you bought this album, it brought something where you can get this for free, the vinyl version. Kind of remember it being kind of like that. And I don't got the damn pen. Edit. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So, we start with The Threat Is Real. Killer opener, man. This is, I was like, hell yeah, this is Megadeth, man. And that's going against Hardwired. I'm going to give it to Hardwired. I just think it's the best damn song on this album. I still think that. You know, when I first got this album, what was my favorite? It wasn't Hardwired. And it wasn't Spit Out the Bone either. I like to talk about Spit Out the Bone when we get to it. But it was something else. And I don't remember. But either way, I think it was Halo of Fire was my favorite originally. Metallica. Alright, then we got Dystopia. This song, I mean, it doesn't sound like it, but the structure of it is kind of Hangar 18. It's kind of got that, I don't know, that little happy beginning like Hangar 18 had. And then it goes into these changes that's very reminiscent of Hangar 18. Now, I will say, and I know this ain't a popular opinion, I'm not a big fan of Hangar 18. I love the end of it. When Dave and Marty Freeman are, you know, going back and forth. That part I love, but the rest of it, I've never been a fan of that song. And I like Dystopia more. I think as a song, I dig it more. What's that going against? Oh, Atlas Rise. Let me tell you, man, this song riffs for days, man. And I think it was the second song I heard. Because Hardwired and Atlas, I think, were released before the album came out. And when I heard that song, I heard Hardwired first, blew my mind. I heard Atlas, I said, I'm buying this shit. This shit's awesome. And I like it more than Dystopia. So obviously I like it more than Hangar 18 too. So another one for Metallica. Alright, then we got Fatal Illusion. This song is my favorite. Even the first time I heard it. It's total killer Megadeth. I mean, it's tight, killer bass playing from Ellefson, and it's just an awesome tune. And that's going against Now That We're Dead. I love it. I love this song. It's very straightforward. It's catchy. I just love the hell out of it. But I'm going to give that one to Megadeth. I think Fatal Illusion's a better song. Alright, then we got Death From Within. It's a killer kind of dark thrash track. I dig it. I think it's pretty damn good. You know, and actually I forgot how good this song was. And what's that going against? Moth Into Flame. I love it as well. killer track. I dig those lyrics. It's kind of talking about, you know, fame and, you know, those that can't handle it and this and that. It's just awesome. But I'm going to give this one a Megadeth. I forgot how good that tune was. Alright, then we got Bullet to the Brain. Musically it's a badass tune, but I'm not really feeling the changes. I think there's some things about this song that I like and then I don't like. And that's going against Dream No More. Cthulhu Awakens. This song rules. I love this song. I don't know why, because I'm kind of like nuts. I don't know why that song reminds me of Black Sabbath Sabotage. It sounds nothing like it, but it's got this vibe that kind of makes me feel a Black Sabbath Sabotage. I'm crazy. I know. But I'm giving it to that song. I'm giving it to Dream No More. Alright, next one is Post-American World. Not bad. Killer riffs, but yeah. You know, it's decent overall. And that's going against Halo of Fire. Definitely wins because Halo of Fire is my second favorite. No, you know what? I would say it's my third favorite now. Hardwired, and then what's in the middle? Check out later. Check out later. So it's Hardwired, and number 3 is Halo of Fire. What's number 2? Let's check out later. I'll talk about it later. All right, then we're gonna flip it over. It's not really over here, but I think it's at the halfway mark for Metallica, so let's grab this album right here. Oh, Flotsam, The End of Chaos. This is, was this still second to last? And look what I got in the back, the set list of when I saw them on that tour. They didn't play my favorite song off this album, though. What's the name of it? I was like, oh man, Architect of Hate. They didn't. I even told Michael Gilbert that night, dude, you didn't play my favorite song off the album. But man, what an underrated band. Eric A.K. has to be one of the most underrated singers ever. And live, they just smoke. This is an amazing album, and I think the last one is even better. Flots Till Death. Alright, what's next? Poisonous Shadow. This one, you know, it's decent. It works. I dig it. And that's going against Confusion. This one, I admit, was a grower. A lot of these tracks on the second album, or second half, was a grower to me. I didn't really... But Confusion, out of all of them, that was a grower. That one is my favorite of the growers. But I'm still going to give it to Megadeth. Because I do think it's a cool tune. Even the difference... See, like, a lot of times when Megadeth tries something different, it just doesn't connect with me. This one did. Alright, what's next? Alright, this is one of the bonus tracks. Look Who's Talking. Which is from the deluxe version in the middle of the album. This song smokes. It reminds me of early Megadeth as far as attitude with the lyrics and stuff, like the song Liar or like Peace Sells. Like, what do you mean I don't believe in God? It's kind of got that snotty attitude that I really, really love. Musically, it's not. It's more, you know, I don't know. It's different than early Megadeth, but it's still fucking metal. I dig it. Alright, what's that going against? Man Unkind. Here's where the album kind of dips for me. I don't dislike it. I think it's just okay. And, you know, when I first heard it, you know, Confusion connected, but this one's still like, I wouldn't say it sucks. I think it's good. You know, when I play this album, I don't skip any tracks. But I'm definitely giving that one a Megadeth. Alright, what's next after that? Conquer or Die. Killer. It's an instrumental where Kiko goes apeshit. It's kind of like showing, hey, check out our new guitar player, Kiko. And it rips. It's an awesome, very Megadeth, early Megadeth, or you know, more like Rust in Peace vibe to it. And what's that going against? Here Comes Revenge. Again, I have to say this one is like, you know, it's just there. It's nothing special. I wouldn't say it sucks, but if I was to compare with Conquer or Die, yeah, it sucks. So Megadeth, definitely. Okay. Lion in State is the next one. I totally forgot how crushing this song is. This song fucking owns. And that's going against Am I Savage? Again, like the last two songs, it's not bad. I would say it's my least favorite on the whole album. I prefer the two before it. Am I Savage is just there. You know, I just don't care really that much for it. But I don't think it sucks. But I'm giving that one, obviously, to Megadeth. Alright. The Emperor. Kick-ass tune. This one's more, it's not really thrash. It's just straight up metal. And it rules. And what's that going against? Murder One. My second favorite song on the second half of this album. A song about Lemmy that, man, leave a comment below. I have not heard one person praise this song. I've seen people say they love this album except for that song. Now, I know it doesn't sound like Motorhead, and maybe that's what people were expecting. It doesn't sound like Motorhead at all, but, you know, it's about Lemmy, and I think it's a ripping tune. Just a cool, grinding, killer song, man. I bet it would have made Lemmy proud. I bet it would have been just me and Lemmy that liked that song. Unless somebody else out there wants to say. I mean, another question. If you're going to say you like Murder One, would you put it up there as a second or your favorite song on the second half? I mean, where would you put it? You know? Because I think it's my second favorite song on the second half. Then we got, by the way, this is technically the last song, but there's an extra song, a bonus track on the Megadeth that Alan wanted me to add Lord of Summer. So this will end the album though, which Last Dying Wish, you know. I dig it. It's got some killer playing, you know. Typical Megadeth though, but I do dig it. And it's going to Spit Out the Bone, which wins by far. My favorite song off the second side, and my second favorite. There's Hardwired, then there's Spit Out the Bone, then there's Halo of Fire. But the first time I heard Spit Out the Bone, believe it or not, I loved it, but everybody was like, you know, even the people that hated the album, Spit Out the Bone is the best track, Spit Out the Bone. And I was like, it's awesome, but I liked every song off side one more. Now I don't. That's definitely a growth. I love the hell out of those lyrics. I mean, fucking musically it's crushing, and I love what Trujillo does in the middle with that bass stuff. It reminds me of, you know, early Metallica, what Cliff would have done. I think Cliff wouldn't have sounded just like it, but I'm sure Cliff would have done a killer solo like that. Fucking awesome song. I love Spit Out the Bone, and that one wins. Alright, now we're going to the last track, which is Foreign Policy. Killer. I love Fear. It's a Fear cover. I love that album, the record. One of my favorites. I should do an episode about it. Absolutely love it. And that one's going against Lords of Summer. Man, I remember when this first came out, because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong with timeline. But I think that song was kind of tainted for me the first time I heard it, because it just came out, I think, they released that after the Lulu fiasco. And to me, hearing it, I thought, oh, it's just them trying to, you know, fix what they caused with Lou Reed, you know. But today I heard it and I was like, you know, this ain't bad. I mean, I did not like it before. And now I still don't love it, but, you know, I would put it above those three songs that are just you know, but I wouldn't have put it above anything else. You know, I'd put it above Man Unkind, Am I Savage, and Here Comes Revenge. That's it. Every other song on this album, I put over Lords of Summer. So, Megadeth got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Metallica got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a tie. What do you all think? You all that love this album is really who I'd like to hear from, you know? Because there's many that love this. There's a lot of people that just despise Metallica that are Megadeth fans. And you're biased. I mean, hey, please leave your comment below. It's more than welcome, but you're biased. I like non-biased comments. People that love both these albums. Or, you know, maybe dislike one over the other. But whatever. Alan, thank you, my friend. Once again, for a killer donation. Man, I don't know what's going on, man. I mean, all these people that are sending donation track by tracks, they've all been kicking ass for so long. Remember in the past, somebody made me do that Lou Reed album and that boring ass Yes album and shit like that. Cool dude, don't get me wrong. I hope, you know, if you're watching. But dude, that was fucking torture. But you already knew that, because remember, what the fuck? I'll never forget the great Robert Lawson, who wrote a killer Cheap Trick book, a killer Nazareth book, and now he just released a Guess Who book. He loves that Lou Reed, what was it, Metal Machines? He's like, that's a great album. Like, I still don't get it. I can't. Look, I respect anybody's opinions when it comes to music, but that's not fucking music. That's just noise. And it's not like grindcore, you know, or early Carcass type of noise. No. It's just, there's no fucking instruments. Just, oh, I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm still scarred about it. All right. And there's people that say, dude, don't wear that hat when I put it on. And then there's people say, wear the hat. So I'm going to wear the hat for those that wanted me to wear the hat. Because everybody out there that want me without the hat, hey, most of this video was without the hat. So again, thank you again, Alan. Let me shut the fuck up already for the donation. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And bang, bang, pizza skulls. That little notification bell. Right on. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. You know Sammy Hagar sucks, in case you didn't know. And SHMACKEMAGOB.